Number 12, Baylor women's basketball lost to unranked Oregon last night, 76 to 74. And I'm going to make mention up front. Jana Van Ginbeek from Baylor did not travel. She had an injury in that last game. When you check out the highlights for that, or watch the full game. Don't be shocked if she makes an announcement. Another thing, Bella Fauntleroy rolled her ankle early in the game. And she never came back in. They didn't have an x-ray machine at Oregon. I get it's a brand new facility and everything, but you gotta have at least the medical stuff like an x-ray machine over. But that's just besides me. I just want to make mention up front. So what exactly happened? Oregon was up 27 at halftime. Oregon scored 27 points in the third quarter and 14 points in the fourth to have 41 points, while Baylor scored 47 points. So as you could tell, Baylor outscored Oregon in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, 26 to 14. However, they were down 16 in that game. They made a push to come back, despite not having Jana Van Ginbeek, Bella Fauntleroy. At the end of the day, it was not enough, obviously. And they even tied the game up. And I'm going to just go over like the last minute just to give some context into this. And I'm going to say this another thing. Questionable officiating on both sides. That's all I got to say. So, 1:28 left in the game, actually. Baylor got the lead. Not just tie it, but took the lead. 74-72. With the Aaronette Vonleh jumper. 106 left. Deja Kelly made a layup. And Sarah Andrews, around 48 seconds left, missed a layup, but their 6'8" center from Oregon, Filipina Kyei, I apologize if I butchered that. Got defensive rebound and Oregon called timeout around 39 seconds left. And around 22 seconds left, Elisa Mevius made a layup to get a 76-74 lead. Okay, then Baylor called timeout to advance the ball, of course. And they actually had a chance to give it to Aaronette Vonleh twice. It was deflected out of bounds first. Like to go to the under their own basket. Then they were trying to inbound the ball in from the baseline. Aaronette Vonleh was wide open. It was deflected. And from there, it was passed over to, like, after it was deflected, it went to one side of the court and went to Sarah, and she took a contested three. Maybe they could have had a better look than that, honestly. And she missed it. Around 9 seconds left, Deja Kelly got the defensive rebound and Oregon called timeout. And Baylor did try to foul once Oregon inbounded the ball, but the refs didn't call it for whatever reason. I don't know why. When it was so obvious, just to extend the game. But anyway, it is what it is, and that was game over. I knew this was a trap game for Baylor. Oregon had a lot of roster turnover from a year ago, and they had a starter from a year ago that came back because of injury in the first 2 minutes of the season last year. And they changed their scheme up defensively. That was the difference. And Baylor didn't. And in fact, Bella only played like 1 minute in the game. Just one. And she's going to get x-rays. We'll see what happens on that situation. But anyway, like Baylor didn't shoot the ball bad in this game. 40.6% from the field on 64 attempts. 25% on threes on 16 attempts. Some of those were good, like good looks. Some of them you just couldn't, and they were contested. 78.3% on free throws on 23 attempts. Made 2 more free throws. Maybe this game goes to overtime and everything, but they missed a lot of layups. in this game. Not just threes, but layups. They had 32 rebounds, 10 of those offensive, 12 assists, 9 steals, 1 block, 12 turnovers, which is not a ton, but I know what Yali Felder had 5 of them. And Darren Lopez Bugs had 4 of them. So they got to do a better job going forward. And 21 fouls and 13 points off the bench and 3 double-digit scores, led by Jada Walker with 24 points and Sarah Andrews with 13. That's 37 points. And Darion Lopez Bugs had 19, which means like 56 points in total. I mean, like 24 plus 13, that's 37, plus 19, that's 56 points. Yep. Now, Oregon had how many bench points? 2 plus 4, that's 6. Plus 4, that's 10. Plus 12, that's 22. And only 3 double-digit scores are combined for. Okay, 16 plus 20, that's 36. Plus 12, that's 48 points. And 1, 2, all the players 6 points in this game, that had 14, 8 plus 6. And Oregon shot exactly 50% from the field on 58 attempts. Baylor's defense was not good enough in this game. 38.5% on threes on 13 attempts. 81.3% on free throws on 16 attempts. And I will say, Oregon got Jay Walker to get they upgraded a no call foul to a foul. And because she lost her cool and she shoved a player in her back. You got to do better than that, Jada. You got to. It was right after Payne Scott fouled her. And then shoved. Yeah, I totally get why they did that. I'm just shocked that they didn't look at the monitor for one foul in Oregon. Like when it was clearly in the head area. At least review it. At the very minimum. But that's besides the point here. I'm sorry, guys, for the ramble there. 35 rebounds, 7 of those offensive, 17 assists, 8 steals, 2 blocks, 18 turnovers, 23 fouls. And I'm going to go over some other stats in this game. Points out turnovers favored Baylor, 22-17. Fast break points favored Baylor, 19-15. Points in the paint favored Oregon, 40-32. So what do these two teams have going for it? And I know Baylor has the battle for Atlantis, and I actually have the bracket on hand. Well, the first game is East Texas A&M, which aka is Texas A&M Commerce, which used to be that. So on November 14th. November 17th, they got Texas A&M Corpus Christi at home, both of those. Then there's a battle for Atlantis, like I said. The first game is against Southern Miss. Then it's either Indiana, which we'll see about them being ranked, or Columbia. And that could have been a potential Baylor matchup in the NCAA tournament if you didn't know that. Because it was either that or Vanderbilt. So just to let y'all know. And then that's from like the 23rd through 25th on the games, by the way. And then it's the very last game. It's either North Carolina, Ball State, Texas A&M, and Villanova. So that's all 4 teams. So if you want to really include like one more game, it's like New Orleans at home. So really, they should win those. We'll see what happens to them and everything. Like I said, we'll have to see what Jana's statement is, and hopefully Belfour is all right for the game. I mean, that's just telling the truth. And if you really want to include one more game after that, it's Louisiana Tech on December 1st. Now, Oregon, on the other hand, what do they have? You got North Texas at home on November 12th. So you better not let an emotional win turn into a loss here. That will really be bad for you. But we'll see. And they got Grand Canyon University on November 18th. Then Auburn November 20th. Then a Hawaii North Shore Showcase in the 25th. You got Georgia Tech. And then the next day you have South Dakota State. And South Dakota State's no slouch of a team. Yep, that's the next 5 games. If you really want to include one more games like Washington State at home December 4th. So anyways, at home, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 7 subscribers. Of course, the ultimate goal is 1,000 more. Some money out this course. So liking the video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithms so more people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button, ring the notification bell as well.